Hey, it's Debbie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Sorry it's been a bit since I posted a few days. I always like to make sure my energy is nice and clear as I do this. I can always block it out, but sometimes you just have to take a few days to recenter yourself and kind of refocus. So anyway, I'm just going to do a collective today. I am going to work on doing the I can't say it today, the signs and groups, the earth, fire, water, air, and individual signs. So look for more to be coming out in the next couple of days. I've been really busy and my energy has been kind of clouded, so I wanted to really center myself before I get back into it. I think that's important. The energy is, tells you there is a major shift happening amongst everybody. A lot of wake-up calls for those masculines. They're really going through the shit right now. They're really going through it. Page of Cups is the bottom of the deck. I usually go off of that energy because as I'm shuffling, and I look at a few cards as I shuffle and ask where they are in the connection and what's going on. You know, I see a few come up. Page of Cups is they know that they haven't been giving you what they wanted to give you. They've been giving you crumbs. You're done with crumbs. You want all of it. And for some reason, the phrase all or nothing popped in my head. Are you really ready for that? Are you really ready for that? Now, that all or nothing, right? I'm going to ask you a serious question. And it's not about stepping into your power. It's not about insecurities. Because when you do the chasing, which is perfectly normal in a twin flame dynamic, right? It's normal. Because that is where you get to heal. Because when they reject you, it teaches you to heal. You have things that you have to heal from in order to move forward, if you understand the dynamic of the journey. Okay. Because they don't want to reject you. That's just part of the contract that you need to heal that inner child. So if you're past that point of, if I don't talk to him, or if I don't see him, if you don't have that fear or insecurity that you're never going to see him again, good. You've come a long ways in your journey. If you're still there, that just means you have more work to do. There's nothing wrong with that. It just means you have stuff here to work on. Okay. But if you're at that point and you're like all or nothing, right? I want you to seriously think, how do you feel? Because I already know the answer. I want you to find the answer for yourself, though. When you're not with them, how do you feel? Okay. How do you feel when you're with them? All right. Even when it's small moments, because you have to let go and let the universe have it and let them come to you. You have to be in receptive mode in order to get everything to move forward the way you want. Okay. How do you feel with the thought of them not being in your life at all? How do you think you would feel? Right? Completely out of it, done, versus just having what you have right now and watching it grow, right? Because like anything in life, you have to nurture it to make it grow. I know what you're getting ready to say. I know what you're thinking. Well, that means that they have to do all this. They have to do all that, right? And to be with you. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing to change the situation? Because you're the leader. So if there's things happening, you need to look at yourself. Okay? Look at yourself. What are you not committing to? What have you not had let go of? What have you not pulled away from? It's a mirror. Okay? If you want them to do it, you've got to do it. Okay? All right. Anyway, let's see. Taking over the divine masculine is in the connection for the divine feminine at this very moment in time. One card at a time, please. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not always is it what we want to hear. Okay. but is what we need to hear. And not only that, it's just like you hear it, but are you listening to it? Okay. When you ask for things, right, your guides and God, Spirit, will give you the answers, but are you listening to them? Okay. That's the thing. All right. Right. I am walking away. I have seen what I have done to you. I've seen the past, and I'm realizing holding on to the past is not getting me anywhere. I'm healing from those issues, and I am coming towards you. I know you feel like I haven't, and you feel like that I haven't given you everything you deserve, and you're right, I haven't. But I'm there. I'm ready. I'm ready to give that to you. Are you ready to take what I have? Will you accept me for who I am? Because you are my soulmate, my twin flame. You are my everything. I see that now. I regret not coming forward. I regret not choosing you. But keep in mind, I haven't been choosing anybody else. It seems like that they're still part of my life. The third party, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be a person. Job, work, money, time, distance, baby mama, baby daddy, family, right? They're learning, okay? I'm learning that I have been settling. I've been settling for less. And I see that you don't settle and you're not willing to settle. I'm not going to settle anymore, right? I'm done with the being stabbed in the back. I'm done with that. I'm done with holding on to things that no longer serve me. And I see that this is the right path. I see that I'm on the right path. You are my path. You are my true path and my true light. Okay. You clarify the Eight of Cups. I'm afraid if I don't walk away like I'm supposed to, I feel like you're going to cut me off, you know. And I feel like I know that I have to, in order to walk towards you, I know I have to cut off. This is probably for a specific cut off. There's a coldness. Queen of Swords is a coldness that they have to cut off. It's a negative woman. This is actually specifically speaking of women or women that they have to cut out of their life, and not always is it a third party person, you know, a person they had a relationship with, versus it could be a family member that is holding them back, that they need to cut out. Okay. Six of Cups. You are my everything. I know that you are my perfect balance. Right now justice is being served because I haven't been taking the right path, and I haven't been settling, you know, and things have been moving so slow for you and for us in our connection. But I am finding the victory over that by no longer settling, by releasing the past, releasing the negativity, but no longer allowing people to control me, connecting energy. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, I know what you're going to do. By controlling, I've been allowing negativity to control my life because I wasn't stepping into my self-worth and knowing who I am and truly stepping into that power to get to that new beginning with you and that stability that you offer me. I know I have to connect with my higher self. I know I need to listen to my higher self, really balance myself out in order to move towards you. Yeah, it's been slow, but there's been progress, and I am coming. You may not believe it. I know you don't believe it, but trust it. Trust the process and trust me. Trust the journey. Okay. Eight of Cups, right? Eight of Cups is about walking away, walking towards, okay? Walking away, walking towards. It's clarified by the Queen of Swords. Like I said, it might just be for a specific person that they have to walk away a negative woman or women. There might be a couple in their life, and I'm not saying that there's women that they're with physically, you know, in that style. Don't jump there. It could just be that they're listening to their advice and they're knowing that it's negative or it's negative energy, and they don't, and it's hard for them to let go. I think, and this is probably very specific, I think it's a family, like a mother figure, that they want and look up to and want their approval, but knowing that they have a lot of negativity that they're holding on to and pushing onto them, and um, regretful that they listened to them in the first time. Because okay, this is probably very, 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 very specific. Okay, they have taken this person's advice in the past and made a major change in their life. Okay, and moved what they thought would be towards progress. It actually was progress, because everything is progress. So don't ever think that it wasn't progress, but it put them into another negative karmic situation that they regret, and they're holding on to resentment towards this person, that they don't want to resent them because they think highly of them. I really do think like it's a mother figure. They're afraid to listen to their advice again, right? Even though they know what they're saying now is the right thing, even though they know everything that happens for a reason, it was necessary. It was a necessity. Okay, it was a necessity, but they know that they need to cut that out of their life. They need to cut that out of their life, because that listening to that hasn't been helpful. Okay. And the Six of Cups is clarified by the High Priestess, which is you, right? You're that twin flame soulmate, and the High Priestess is the divine feminine. The divine feminine, right? Is you. They know you're it. They know that everything's happening because, it's just is. It just is the way it is, because I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to come forward, right? I regret not doing what I'm doing. Five of Cups. If you actually look at the Five of Cups, look at the cup, look at the card. Three of Cups is a third party, okay? And you see that two of them have been spilt. They're all spilt, right? They're all spilt because they don't want that third party, but they have their back to the Two of Cups, which is you, right? So I know that I chose something that I didn't want, that didn't serve me, but I haven't chosen you all the way, or I didn't choose you all the way. So justice is being served because I haven't done the right thing. I know I've got to do the right thing, right? Right? Once again, here's another, the same type of card. Okay. You see the Three of Cups has his hands crossed with the Ace of Cups, right? Three of Cups. I don't want the Three of Cups, and I haven't been taking my Ace of Cups, right? My true cup, my full, right? Right? I just been settling. I just been complacent, just staying where I am, right? I just not going to do it, okay? Right? And it's because they've been taking too long, right? They know that they've been complacent. I've been taking too long and complacent, right? And I'm afraid, they're also afraid they're going to be cut off because of that. The way they treated you, the way things have gone. They have all this anxiety going on. What is going on? What am I going to have to do? How am I going to have to change, right? They're being told. They just don't want to hear it because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy for them, and it's not easy for you. This is not an easy journey, okay? Right? So they are in that completion to get to that victory. They know that they got to let all that negativity cut it out all their life to get to that victory, to move on to their path. It's not just you. It's not just union. This is everything. This is why we're here. Why we're here. There are different stages of our journey to get us on our path and on our mission. We are humanitarians. We are here to change lives. We're here to spread our light. We're here to help others change their lives for the better. Okay? Not just make it a little bit better, but change it. Everywhere you go, everything you do, every part of your journey, you may not realize it, but there's somebody that you have helped in some way because you're there at the right time. That's what they say when it's all divine timing. All divine timing, right? Everything we do has a purpose. We're here to, even if it's just one person in that whole time frame you were at that job, or the whole time frame you were here, you made a difference. And that was where you were supposed to do. Generally, when you get to that point, is when you get that itch to move on from that job, or you get that itch to move on from it's karmic relationships or friendships or anything like that. You get that, okay, you no longer want to do that anymore. You're ready to move on because you've already done what you needed to do there. Not necessarily, and that's where you guys have to understand everything we do is not necessarily for ourselves. We're here to help others. You got to heal and help yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely have to heal and help yourself. What you guys understand, everybody thinks things buy you happiness, right? Make you happy, right? This is your connecting energy, that new beginning, new stable beginning, right? They're going towards their higher self. They're getting connected to their masculine. They are masculine, but they're getting connected with their higher self and they're being told what they need to do, okay? When I wanted to tell you, a lot of, and the way the connection is, especially in the beginning, is you are so happy and they're so happy when you're together, right? There's separations. It's gonna happen. It's part of it, right? And you feel so lost without them, right? Part of the journey is to find your happiness. You have to make yourself happy. You have to find your own peace, your own serenity, and that has to do with healing from all your past traumas, everything that you've gone through to get to that point and realize they add to your happiness. They add to your peace. They add to your serenity. Okay? They are not your peace, your happiness, and serenity. They add to it. Together, it is bliss. Okay? But you have to find it alone. Yes, you will heal. You will heal, they will heal. And then you're going to come together and you're going to start healing each other. Okay? You start to heal each other together. That is part of the process. And when we heal the world, okay? It's just like money. Money. People think money is going to make them happy. Money is nothing more than paper. Right here. See this? This is the same thing as money. It's paper. You put so much value in paper. And if you want to get technical, nowadays it's just digital. It's just numbers. It's numbers. So they think this is, if I have more of this, if I have more of that, I'm going to be happy. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's temporary. That's only temporary, because when it's gone, what happens? You're not happy anymore. So did that make you happy? No, it didn't. No. You make yourself happy. The happier you are, you don't need things to make you happy. That's when you know how you are. That's when you know when you are healed. You may want it. You may want things. I want things. I love things. I'm bougie as hell. I'm bougie as hell. I am. But I don't need anything. I don't need anything. I want some things, but I don't need anything. I don't need that stuff to make me happy. I used to make me feel good about myself, but it was only temporary, right? I can feel the same walking around in my workout clothes, all frumpy, well, I feel frumpy, right? Doing my thing, what I need to do, feel just as confident and beautiful as I do when I'm completely made up with every piece of jewelry accessory that I have on. Doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference. I shine brighter, but I still feel the same about myself. That's what you guys got to understand. That's where you have to get to that. You have to get to that. You think, people that have money are happy, right? Okay. So it can buy happiness, it can bring joy, right? It's temporary. What I want you to think, what I want you to realize, how to word this. As I was thinking, this came to me last night, 3 o'clock in the morning, so I knew it was something I needed to speak on. And forgive me if I sneeze. People that have money, this is it. People that have money, lots of money, they will tell you their net worth, right? Like you can get net worth on 1%ers, okay? Get what I just said. net worth. That means what they own, okay? What assets, how much their assets that they own, right? That belong to them. Not that they themselves are worth that, it's their belongings, okay? So the self-worth is not defined by net worth. However, this is the kicker. How you feel about yourself is where your net worth shows. So, if you don't have anything and you're always lacking and you're scraping and you're scrimping and you don't have any of this, it's time to stop to look at yourself because you don't feel like you're worth it. When you finally know your worth and you're worth doing that, you're worth having anything you want and it's going to come to you. Yeah, sometimes you got to work for it, but it comes to you, right? Then that's going to grow. But understand, you're the value. The only reason when people that have, they're called one percenters, people that have money are valuable, okay? Or the things as valuable, right? Think about that. So then they put things out for sale, right? Or whatever, some so-and-so's item, okay? Why is it valuable? Because it belonged to that person. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it belonged to that person. The value is in the person, not the object. Okay? Objects don't make you valuable. You make you valuable. That's where. All right. Let me see what they got to say. If they have any messages. Okay. Have some messages from the divine masculine to divine feminine. What would they say? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. You don't like hearing it, it's all right. It's not going to hurt my feelings. It's not my hurt my feelings. You also know when you are healed is when you no longer search for validation. Okay. Social media. A lot of people do social media because they're searching for that validation for others, right? They're looking for it. I used to put things on social media. Sometimes I do. I have kids that are all over the country. A couple that are across the country from me. But I don't really anymore. I don't need to. I'll just message them. I pulled away from social media. I'll go on there and I'll check it, but I don't post anything. I really don't. Because it doesn't matter to me what other people's complete strangers think about my life. Think about what I have, my progress, any of that, because it was a big journey, because I've had a huge weight loss journey and a body transformation, and going from being so heavy and losing 125 pounds. I'm still working. I'm still work in progress. You're always going to work on yourself, sculpting myself and getting the muscles definition and all that, and excited about that, right? And wanting to see it. And a lot of times it was like I would put it on there, and it was at first, and I'm going to be completely honest with myself, at first it was to get other people to say, hey, wow, that's amazing, you've gone so far. Now I don't need that. I just take the pictures, I snap them, and then I compare them myself, and maybe once in a while I'll send something, but it's more for, look at me, this is for me. I'm amazing. I have come so far. I've come so far. I'm so excited. And a lot of it is, I'm at the point where whenever I feel like I want to do that again, it would be another part of my journey is to help others go through that transformation. See what you can do. I did it. You can do it. Let me show you how. That's the next part of my journey. That's another part of my mission. So, but right now I'm like, I don't need that. I'm not quite at that point. That's part of which I know is part of the collaboration part with me and my masculine that we will be doing together. So we're not quite ready for that part. So it's not, I don't like, okay, this is going to sound really crazy, but I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the flattery, but I don't really like it. Because it comes, it opens a door to people to try to get to know you in a way that you're not wanting. So that I'm not wanting. That's why I don't do it. I pulled away because I was getting flooded. Well, not flooded, but I was getting messages and different things and comments, and I just didn't feel they were appropriate. So, which, that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. Okay. That's just me. Anyway. So, also, this is also something that Sophia will tell you to do. When you pull away from social media, because I know a lot of you go onto social media, check out your masculine, right? See what they're doing, see what they're, because you miss them. You miss them, you see how they're going, you want to be a part of your life, but it makes you really miss them more and obsess out with them. When you pull away from social media and you stop doing that and you focus on yourself, it's really healing. It really is. And it actually moves the connection right along. It really does. Okay, let's do this. I want a new beginning. I want a solid foundation with you. Please let me heal my pain, my past. So they're working on themselves, okay? I know I got off a little bit away from the masculine, kind of got onto your energy and kind of like how things go in the progress.